Alright, first graders, today we are making the frame for our Dotty Wotty houses. So at the drive-thru, what I need to grab is a foam tray, a threader, a metal needle, and a piece of tape no longer than the length of my pointer finger. At my table spot, I'm also going to need to measure out a wingspan of yarn. Now, to thread my needle, I need to fold my threader in half. I call this the hot dog bun. Put my hot dog in the middle of the hot dog bun, or my yarn in the middle. And I'm going to thread all of this through that tiny little space that's called the eye of the needle. So in goes my hot dog bun, in goes my hot dog, and the whole thing goes through. I can put my threader off to the side. I like to have a pretty long tail here when I'm stitching, and that just helps so that my thread doesn't come through when I'm stitching. So we know all about this pattern when we weave. We go under, over, under, over, under, over. I'm going to do that same thing. So I'm going to start on the back or on the side, and I'm going to go in. And I'm going to pull all the way until I just have a little bit of a tail left on my thread or on my yarn. I'm just going to use part of my piece of tape, half of it, and I'm going to tape that down. Okay? Now I'm ready. I'm going to go over and poke through and under and poke through. Now this is only made out of foam, and it's kind of a thin foam, so if I'm really rough and I pull my yarn really hard, it's just going to rip my foam. So I need to go over, gently pull it through, and under. Do you notice how it looks kind of like a weaving? Over, under, over, under. I ran into this corner, I'm just going to do the same thing. Over and under. I'm going to do an over-under pattern all the way around the edge of my tray. I have gone under over around the whole outside of my tray. I still have quite a bit of thread left, so I'm going to do another layer of yarn. This time I'm going to do a stitch that goes over around the edge. I call this going around the edge of the pool. So I'm on the back side of my tray. I'm going to go like this around the edge and through that same hole. See how that makes a little bit of a different look? It kind of goes around the edge like a frame. So my thread's on the back. I'm going to go around the edge of the pool and through that same hole. We've done this stitch before as well, second or first graders. Around the edge of the pool, through the hole. Notice how I'm not making new holes. I'm just following the ones that I already have. Stitching around the edge of the pool by going through that hole. I'm going to go around the edge of the pool each time, going all the way around my tray. Now what happens if I run out of thread, first graders? Right, if I run out, all I'm going to do is tape the extra to the back of my tray. Thread a new needle with my threader. Open up the hot dog bun, put the hot dog in the bun. The whole thing goes through the eye of the needle. And I'm just going to start again. So start at the outside of the pool and go through. Now I need to tape this down, otherwise it's going to come right out. So maybe I can peel up a little piece of tape that I already have. When I change, or when my thread runs out, I might use a different color. I might keep the same color. It's up to you. And I'm going to go around twice. If I need some more thread, I can rethread it. Now when these are done, first graders, you need to make sure that your name and class code is on the back in marker, and you need to put it in the basket up by the yellow chair today.